Don't worry about it. I'll break it there. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yes, sir. Yeah, like I mean, I just come from a small town in Mexico. It's named San Marcos, Mexico. It's a small little bit of town, and that's how I kind of like. I want to use the name to keep the traditions of my culture. You know, like I say, my family knows and what I was doing and what I'm trying to do. And so now, I mean, I still have my father. My mom passed, but when they came up, both came here and looked at the restaurant and see the name, and they'll be proud of it. Says, how come you have San Marcos in here in the United States? I says, well, that's my dream, and I feel good to have it in here when this name kind of honored me to have this name, San Marcos, was where I born.
So now, when you open your next restaurant, because you started here, then you opened this one, you built it, you got the money to build that, which was, believe it or not, was $500,000.
Yes, sir.
Is what you was telling me.
Yeah.
So you took half from one and another half from the other to get this business off the ground, to get it started. And then when did you decide to open your next business? I mean, how long apart were that, would you say? Just roughly.
Well, I mean, it was not too long because I mean, when I started here, you know, I have a good relation with the bank, and the guy that was held me in the loan, he asked me, says, Chino, I mean, you doing well, you pay your notes correctly, so I mean, and anytime soon you think you're gonna be open another one? I says, yeah, because I have another brother, the younger brother. He want to be in the business too, though. I mean, kind of like I talked to him. He saw me working here and do what I'm doing, so I kind of motivate him to. Oh yeah, this is probably what I like to do too, you know. Mm-hmm. So now I have in business to him. So he's got 3 restaurants himself, and he's been working hard too. Like I said, I mean, just kind of I feel like he saw me, he watched me, and I kind of motivate him to. Like yes, to do this kind of work, you know, mm-hmm. And he enjoys it too because I go to his restaurant and he worked for me before and here and he see everything of what I was doing. So I figured that he kind of got it in the game quickly, you know.
Well, he did, but the point is I love this. You started out with a dream, you followed that dream, you trusted that something was helping you on the other side the whole time you was accomplishing where you was at, and then when you said, you know what, I can do this. Would you not say it's just the way you felt at one time? Just something just said, I can do this.
Yeah, because I mean, like I say, I mean, when I was working for this other person, I was doing a little bit of everything. Mm-hmm. You know, when you know, sometimes I mean, I turn myself as a manager of this other business, and I knew I can order the merchandise, I can see where the bills go for, and pay the employers and pay everything. And so I figured I have everything in my mind. I figured out that I can do this. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's not a complicated. And because it's something that I can do easy. Yes, consistent working and don't stop working. You gotta stay work, make a little money. Because I mean, there's the key of these restaurants. A lot of people ask me, I says, Chino, how come you stay in business? Now I've been 31 years in business. I says, how come you stay this longer? But I mean, it's kind of like we just gotta find a way because as long as you pay your bills, your merchandise, and you not spend everything that you make, you're saving some little money in there because you, in the year, you have some months that kind of slow. So you gotta watch those months.
Right. I always tell people this, I always shame for a rainy day. Don't ever be sitting there where you don't have no money for a rainy day because it's going to rain. I don't care who you are.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
And that's in business especially. These are the emergencies that pop up. People go out of business because they can't afford those emergencies. But if you're always preparing for those emergencies, financial literacy, if you don't understand it, learn it because it changes all the time. But the biggest thing is always be working on getting better. And, you know, something could go out. My dishwasher went out. Something broke. I got to fix it. That goes against what you're doing.
Yeah, this is exactly right. You know, it's another point too. You kind of and I don't educate myself to being like this. But I mean, as far as the life, it's kind of like life kind of teach me everything in the future. Like, I mean, right now, I mean. I don't have nobody else to tell me to kind of how exactly I have to manage my business. So I know how much it takes to So, like you say, at some point I gotta save some money behind it, and because you never know what's gonna happen. You buy a new piece of equipment, something happened to the building, you gotta cover it up in there and replace it to keep everything look nice and clean. And this is my goal: keep everything clean and nice. Like say, this place has been 21 years old and looks. I mean, to me, it looks like a.
Yes, it looks very good. You can tell that your staff takes good care of it because you stay on them to take good care of it and get that cobweb out of the corner that nobody sees.
Exactly. Try to.
And that's what people's got to understand. You got to make everything clean. It's always nice here. And as far as your food, it's excellent.
Well,
And that's because of the people that you have surrounded yourself with over the time. You know, nobody becomes the chief without having the Indians.
exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Well, in what I've been done in here too, I've been kind of adjusted the request for some customers what they like and what they like to have in the restaurant, and that's why I've been changing my menu sometimes to keep those people happy. Adding those plates, they've been asking me, and I said, well, we can fix it here. It's not a problem.
Well, something that I would recommend you do in a restaurant for those particular customers, make them a special dish that your chef makes for them, just for them. Because they come in here all the time, they help to keep your doors open.
Yeah. Well, and the thing it is, I mean, most of my customers, they've been kind of like, they've been in here for me for years.
Right, that's what I'm saying, they're like friends.
Yes, and a lot of times I don't want to change it because, I mean, they know exactly what they want. Usually, they don't look the menu. They'll come over here and says, this is what I want. So they know exactly. So I want to keep in the flavor and the plate in there too, because I want to continue feeding the same people all the time, making happy. And to me, it's been worked pretty okay so far. So I mean, I'll stay the way.
Well, the biggest thing that you've done, Chino, is you have took a dream and made it a reality. You've got how many restaurants now?
5.
You've got 5. You started with 1.
Yes, sir.
That is a big accomplishment. Now, what would you tell your younger self or the younger generation to do if they were you and you would just start now? What would you tell them? What would you say to them that would change their life, their perspective?
Well, I would say only one thing. Like, I mean, this is a beautiful country, and they give you opportunities to anybody like it did to me, even not from here. So I would say people that born here, they speak well English and they don't have no problem with the communication. And I'll say work hard for anything. You don't have to be a restaurant. You can be in anything. Like you can turn yourself as a mechanic. But I learned this in school one time. Whatever you're doing in your life, trying to be the best. Be the best. I mean, no matter what. I mean, if you be shiny shoes, you shiny shoes for people. Trying to do the best, and you're gonna be a winner because everybody's gonna come to you. And but trying to be the best in anything. And this is how you can challenge yourself, because I mean, you're not gonna be just kind of faking people, because people they're gonna use you 3 or 4 times. Later on, when they find you're not original, they're gonna push you to the side. So I try to stay the best and always do the same way.
I love that concept. I really do. And like I said, is there anything else you want to tell the public before we leave?
That's it, pretty much right now. I mean, I think.
Well, I think you did a great video, Chino. This is my first one doing, believe it or not. You were my first candidate. I've never done this before in my life, believe it or not. But I wanted you to be the first one because you spoke from your heart. Okay. And what I want people to see in life is no matter what you're going through, where you think you're at, if you focus on your goals and your dreams, one day they will become a reality if you would just pursue them. Would you agree?
Sure, exactly right.
Let's